I'm sure most of you will have brand guidelines, but do you have brand guidelines for video? It seems maybe like a silly question, but there's a significant difference between the two. When it comes to brand guidelines, that's great for still images, PDFs, websites, that kind of thing, but sometimes they don't interpret very well into video. There's a number of things that are in video that aren't in those other formats, for example, animation and movement. So we need an understanding of how we're going to do that. We also need to understand how big logos and all those types of things, captions, disclaimers, how big should they be? Where do they feature in a video and in what channels? How does it change? But also brand guidelines are very prescriptive, and sometimes that's quite difficult to interpret into video. So specific colors, for example, might not be replicated exactly in a video. But also we need to allow some creativity and movement and expression in video that maybe you don't have in the same way in a still image, for example. And so video brand guidelines will give people that guidance as to how flexible they can be, where things can be a little bit different, which of the colors should they be using on screen, and what should they do if they can't replicate a particular color at a particular time. If you don't have brand guidelines for video, then I suggest it's something that you look at, because it can be really useful for your internal team and for the video agencies that you're working with.